Previously on the John Doc YouTube channel, we test and we spin. Alright, so I'm sitting at my house and editing this video. This was like part 2, so part 1's already out. We went out there and we tested 3 times and we spun. And I get a lot of people in the comment section, which, listen, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate your input, whether you like it, good, bad, ugly, whatever, comment up. That's what the comment section's for. But a lot of people, I think, I don't know if I'm failing you guys as a YouTube channel, because my purpose is to relay information to you guys and show you guys like what it's like with this high level of drag racing and what all it takes, because it's not just build a car, go out there and drive it straight down the racetrack. There's so many different aspects and components of it that are required to be absolutely perfect. All the stars must align for it to go down track and be consistent. It takes a lot of testing and a lot of time to do that. And every time you make a change, a lot of time it wipes out all your data. That's where we are now. This car's definitely been kicking my ass, and we are fighting through it. We keep making changes, which I think are for the better, and if we do make a change that is incorrect, we know we can mark that off the list and go the opposite way to make the correct changes. But one thing that we are struggling with now is getting the rear end to react correctly, have enough bite in there, have the proper instant center length, have the proper instant center height. We had a Friday test session scheduled and it rained out, so that was everything we knew we had to do Friday. We changed the stator in the car. It's going to make the car drive a lot differently, and we had the car out there previously and it acted like it didn't have enough bite in it, so we knew we had to make some bar changes. So we go out there, the first 3 tune-ups, the first one was a tune-up that was extremely soft. The second one was a hair softer. The third one, which the track was then better, because the second one that you guys would have seen in yesterday's video was very marginal track. The third shakedown was the best track of the 3, and it didn't pull off. So we knew immediately there we had to do a bar change. So after that, we came back, we moved the bottom bar up a hole. So if you guys don't know anything about bar angles or four-link changes, it's going to be pretty tough for you guys to have a credible comment in the comment section, because everyone's like, oh, it's the tune-up, what's the tune-up? The tune-up is a small percentage of getting the car to work. You have to have the proper weight percentage, you have to have the proper front shock settings, the proper bar angles in the rear to have, like I said, the correct instant center length, height, and spread on the rear end is also a big thing as well. That plays a big factor into all of this. So there's many different variables, along with the proper shock settings and shock valving, so it all has to work together. As you can imagine, when you change one thing, they all have to be changed with them. Not to mention like the percentage on the car. When it had the single turbo on there, we had the car still has about 220 pounds of weight in it, which I'd like to get out of it eventually, but you have to get the car working good before you can start messing with the weight. So I think it got a little bit lighter with the twin setup, and then the track was shitty at Rockingham, so we put more weight in the back. Now the track is better because we're racing a different facility, different time, different air, and you'll see. We changed the bar, I think, 3 or 4 times over the night, and it makes the car act completely different. Tune-up wise, when you guys are like, oh man, the car spins, you need to turn it down, like, it's got like a 110 60-foot tune-up in it. Literally, that's like off the trailer 60-foot tune-up. So it's not so much tuning as far as on the computer as it is in tuning the entire car. The tire pressure, the chassis setup, the suspension setup, your launch strategy with your converter, your launch strategy with your timing, all of your shock settings. I mean, there's so many things that go into it. So I'm a student of the game. I'll be learning until I get done doing this. And not just this with the car, with drag racing, I'm always learning. And I have a bunch of really, really smart, knowledgeable people in my corner that I'm working with that we're all bouncing ideas off of. But it's not like a small block combo. I mean, this thing will go out there and make 4,000 horsepower. So it's a temperamental beast. And we had it dialed with the old configuration with the single. And I mean, that thing went down. We made like I think 37 consecutive hits in a row in the heat at night, where it just went A to B and we were able to go fast, but we weren't able to make the power that we wanted to. So we made the switch to the twins, changed the weight percentage, and then we had that stator bearing issue where the stator bearing went out, so we tested for a month with that. So series of unfortunate events, but as you guys will see in today's video, a lot of work getting put into the car, a lot of bar changes, a lot of just thrashing on it, and I think we're heading in the right direction.
Maybe 14.
Dang. Oh, we drawn 4 times. We drawn 4 times. Where the hell is we got at least 3 more of these.
Yeah.
Thanks.
As soon as we get done another drop, we're going to show it. Right.
There's one down the side. Oh, what the fuck?
Whoever brought John Doe.
What'd you get?
We drew ourselves.
Got the 5, baby. Let's see it. What you got?
I literally said who. I felt the 1 on it. I was like,
Oh, nice. That's a new way of doing it.
give me a woo because we got the buy. Woo! Damn, that hurt right there, didn't it?
Hey, that was way more than 4.5 level energy.
I need this. If not, we changing the bar again.
Redraw.
Oh, you lying.
Redraw, John.
You lying.
I went to grab and it was nothing. Oh, Anthony's here.
Oh, I bet he got it.
Some bullshit. I'm not putting this back.
There won't be no buy anyway. You said there were 14 cars. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
It ain't my math.
about. About to say, what was there, 2 buys?
I ain't putting this back.
Somebody brought 10 cars up here. Like, we ain't got this many 10 cars for 28.
There won't be a buy anyway. I don't know why they said that. There's 14 cars. Fuck was there gonna be a buy?
11, 12.
What you driving? Oh, what lane do you like? It don't matter. All right, we'll take
That works.
Hey.
13, 14.
Yeah, you too. Don't hurt me too bad.
Shit. I might do 2 burnouts on you.
all zip ties.
The connector for the steering wheel came off. Mid-bump.
When do you get transport?
Yeah, ASAP, yeah. Damn. You know what I love more than looking like an idiot? Editing that video and posting it on the internet the following week. Dude, never in my life has that happened to me. Sorry. Oh, that right there is a kick in the dick.
Did it feel like it left good, Bo, or what?
I mean, I had my left foot on the brake so hard I couldn't tell.
Willie West, we need you now. 650.
I thought, damn, I broke the transmission or some shit. That's so
Man, I
annoying.
ain't seen the thing leave like that.
That's so annoying.
Break the hose.
Connector for the steering wheel came undone.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Bro, what have I done to this car where it just refuses to work with me even a little bit?
It's like a woman.
Dude.
Treat her good. You gotta start treating her bad. Just don't change the oil like, the black sheep. You just got in it, made 300 passes, just let it go.
He did that.
Scott's face. Let's get
He did that.
Let's get Rusty's reaction. Rusty! The hell was that?
He can't fucking drive.
The connector for the steering wheel popped out.
We get to go home early.
No, we're testing.
We don't get to go home
This is what I deal with. This is the energy I deal with.
Low-fi.
Take it back.
Brake is not holding.
Huh?
Did it come unplugged or did the brake just not hold it?
It came unplugged on the column. I bumped and it came. Dude, you can tell the converter's tighter. See how aggressive the bump is?
The bump's aggressive and it's taking forever.
Dude, down low, it can't get through it down low, but once it gets up in RPM, it's fine. But
And
down low, it's like,
We gotta make sure both dumps are open when you're on the brake.
yeah.
But dude, when you went to the floor, I'm like, oh, is the lockup on now?
Dude, I bumped once and then it took off.
No, I know. You went click, boink. I was like, oh, that's not good.
I said
It was gonna hook up too.
Shush. Now we're gonna talk about that.
But we're gonna make another hit.
Oh, of course we are.
What have we done to this thing to where it won't just be nice to us?
Put wind on it.
Scott's pacing right now. Look at him.
I had to walk around from it because I'm like, why did it not bump? And I remember I told you, I said, check that cable.
He looked right at me.
I said, check and see where it's plugged on the steering column down there.
I didn't know what to do. I rolled through and I was like,
Yeah, let me get one for you.
That's the first time it's ever done that. That's good though.
Oh yeah.
That's what it needs to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so clearly it liked that bar change. Now we're narrowing the spread on the chassis. We're taking the top bar down and going to try it again.
You should be in the lanes.
Boy, these some races.
I didn't think that Mox body was that quick.
I gotta tell you something.
Should I turn the camera off?
Yes.
All right. When did you start golfing? That's what I gotta know.
Turn that
Has John,
camera
has
off.
John,
Turn the camera
has
off
John
for real.
seen that?
Knock this thing out.
There you have it. We got the car to pull off. Clearly, it's liking the way that the instant center is shorter than longer. Put enough bite in the tire. I mean, if it hooked up before, it probably would have just flipped over backwards if the instant center was that long. But heading in the right direction. I think now that we got it hooking up, we can I have a bunch of weight back, like on the back bumper. We could probably start pulling that weight off to move the percentage forward to help kind of fight the wheelie. So it's a fine balance between getting it to hook up and getting it to wheelie. So I'm going to end the video. I think what I'll do to end the video is just show you guys my wiener. Is that weird that this is on YouTube? You guys are just sitting here looking at me and my wiener. That's weird. And everyone knows. Like, I hope you guys are watching this video and there's someone else that can't see the screen and they're like, why are you just looking at some guy touch his wiener on YouTube? But that's just what's happening. You gotta say anything?